Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, besties, and thanks for joining us today. We are the Foodaholic Besties. I'm Scotty.
I'm Krishy.
And I'm Gene.
And today we're going to be feasting on Christmas meal, and we have tamales. Oh,
Merry Christmas,
Merry
besties.
Christmas.
And we're eating tamales, and you know what? When we eat tamales, this is a Mexican traditional meal. All you need is tamales.
Tamales.
So we've got pork, chicken, and cheese with jalapeno. So let's dig in.
Awesome.
Let's dig in. All right.
Woo-hoo.
We also have some accompanying salsa.
Yep.
We have the green salsa and the red salsa.
Look at this.
That's
Beautiful.
And remember, besties, if you've never had a tamal, you have to unwrap it from the husk.
Yes. Everyone heard of the story of the president who came to San Antonio? I think it was Nixon?
Nixon.
Okay.
Yes.
So he went downtown to a really famous Mexican restaurant and he ordered tamales because I think it may have been like the Christmas season. So then he bites into it, but he had the husk.
He
on the
did.
tamale.
Yes.
Yes.
I never heard of that.
Yes. And we have a little elf guest here.
Oh.
Angel.
That is Scotish's pet angel.
And she's the first dog I have that can actually reach the table. So, so we're still like in training about that. How is it?
It's delicious. It's good.
What kind of salsa are you putting? There's a red salsa.
I use the green one.
You know,
The green?
yeah, I can never really decide. What do you like,
some
besties?
red.
I like
Green or
both.
red? I mean,
Take a look at this.
some people
This is
even mix them.
Yeah, this looks great. And it's roasted, and I love a roasted salsa.
And it tastes so good with the rice. It's good.
Oh, you put it on the rice. Interesting. And what else do we have in our little bowls?
Beans.
We have charro beans.
Yes. And there's two types of beans that look like this, and it's almost like a bean soup, if I were to describe it. But there's borracho and there's charro. So does anyone know the difference between those two?
Borracho and charro.
Yeah.
The borracho have beer.
Yes.
And the charro.
So see how
lame.
it's like
We're
a-
actually having borracho. These have shiner.
Oh, they have shiner.
I was gonna say, do these have
Okay.
beer?
Well, let me taste.
I can see.
and
Yeah.
let you know.
Oh, I'm already drunk. I'm already.
We're gonna have to get an Uber for
I know. I can't go to work tomorrow.
Down,
Yeah.
down, please.
He's a cheap
down,
Mhm.
please.
Just give me beans with beer and I'll be good.
And they're so good. And they're easy to make.
Yeah.
You made them?
The beans. Well, I made them before. I kind of
Oh,
cheated.
yeah.
I didn't make
Oh,
these,
ladies, you
but
make these? I thought you were. I saw the can over there. Just kidding.
and you can even put hot sauce on the tamales.
Yeah, that's really popular. I went ahead and put salsa.
Oh, and I'm taking out the big guns.
And
I wouldn't.
Where did you get that from? Under the table?
I don't know.
magic. You're like a magician.
I know. Since I was a kid, I'd eat my tamales with ketchup.
With
So
ketchup?
even now as an adult,
No,
I know
no,
it's
you don't do
weird,
that.
but comment down below if you eat your tamales with ketchup because I am a ketchup.
It's a major faux pas in my house.
Yes, mine too.
I love it with ketchup.
We usually did the Louisiana hot sauce. Or
Do you,
any type of hot
do you think
sauce.
Christian just ruined Christmas?
It's close.
Close.
Yeah.
Oh well. Next year.
So get that ketchup off the table.
Oh yeah.
It's so good with the ketchup. Did y'all try it?
No.
Because
Because doesn't need it.
With ketchup.
Yeah, because a tamale would be like if you're putting A1 sauce on a really good steak. You don't need to put that much stuff.
That's true.
Right?
Although I do like a little bit of this hot sauce.
I like this one, this green one. It's good.
When you grew up, did y'all do the hot sauce or not?
Yes, but my mom would always make it.
The Louisiana.
really?
Yeah, my mom.
We would do Louisiana.
My family would do the Louisiana.
Do you think it's still worth investing time in making the tamales or just going somewhere to
Wow.
buy them? Because,
That's a process.
yeah, but a lot of people make the tamales. Why?
Yeah.
Because they want to, you know, like laugh with their family and be there with the sisters and the brothers and
The
everybody's getting
tamalada, you know,
tamalada.
it's fun, you know. And
Yeah.
You build bonds with your family. And
But then it is a lot of work. So should you let somebody else do the work and the tamales can come out maybe just as good, you know? Like,
That's what I miss about being little, you know, because I grew up with that, you know, when my grandmother was still alive. And that happens. You lose a lot of the traditions when
oh yeah.
your grandparents pass away. They're like the ones that
Would
keep
your
everything together, and we would have all the aunts and cousins making tamales, and then she passes away and everything ends.
Well, would your mom make as many as your grandma? No, that's a. I remember my grandma making some, and then my mom would make them, but not as often. And then I think they became really convenient to just buy at the grocery store, and a lot of them actually taste pretty good too.
Yeah.
And then here in San Antonio, we have a lot of molinos that sell, right? They call them the tamaleros.
Yeah.
So that sell really good tamales as well.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying it's like the convenience is.
Yeah. Only because it's very labor intensive, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of passion too, and patience. I've never made them, but I've seen the process.
And to me, I like the homemade tamales. And to me, there is a difference.
You'll even have some people who make them at their houses, and they sell them during the Christmas season.
Why do you think there's a difference? Because in the molino,
They're just fresher, I guess.
but
Don't want a
don't they
cheese
put them
one.
on the stove too? And,
Or the cheese.
Like, what do you mean?
because you're saying that you like them better homemade, but I'm thinking I've seen a molino where the process is pretty much the same. But I mean, I don't know. There's something different.
They don't really hand spread them anymore. Now they have that nifty pressers that they just do the masa real quick. It's not really handmade.
Which ones are your favorite?
I grew up eating a lot of pork tamales, but lately I've been favoring chicken. I don't know why.
Well, growing up, it was always pork or beef, and then I was real picky because I didn't like the little fat in the beef, so I would have to pull all that out. But I do like the chicken, and there's even been like a bean and cheese one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
pretty
those
good.
are good too.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've never had a cheese with jalapeno, so this is the first time I'm gonna try a cheese with jalapeno.
I bought it because they were recommended to me at the store. They said, "Oh, these are real popular."
But this tastes
It's
like
like white cheese with jalapeno.
Is it cream cheese?
yeah, it tastes like cream cheese. That's why I'm thinking. Wait a minute.
cream cheese?
Yeah, it tastes like Philadelphia cheese or something.
You know what would make
It's
it
not my
great?
favorite.
If they added chicken. If they had like chicken that was like spiced, and then add that to the cheese.
It's not really my favorite. It's good, but
It's different,
yeah.
but I agree with you. I think I like having some sort of beef in there,
Yeah,
or at least
or
beef.
something.
Yeah.
You can even make sweet tamales. Like now, they make
Oh yeah.
whatever leftover masa you don't use with the meat. They just make them sweet, like they add cinnamon or sugar.
There's a restaurant. There's a place called the Quarry Market that is a shopping center here and has restaurants as well. And what they'll give you at the very end, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of the restaurant, but they'll give you something that looks like a tamale, but it's really white chocolate, and it's in a husk. And sometimes we would take some of the candidates who might be hired by our company there, and in one case, you know, they came and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so someone had actually bitten into it, kind of like what we were talking about with Nixon biting into the husk, and then I was like, oh wait, stop, and he had this look on his face like, oh my god, am I gonna pass away or what? And I was like, no. I was like, you're not supposed to eat the husk because it's not gonna taste good.
What if you like the husk?
I know, that's true.
Are you talking about like Lourdes?
It's not
No, it's at
edible.
the Quarry Market, and there's usually like a
The
flame on the
Canyon?
outside. The Canyon.
Canyon.
Is it called Canyon Cafe? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah. Me neither. It's been a while.
We used to go a lot because they used to send us coupons for our birthdays.
Oh, that's right. They caught on to us and they stopped sending them.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we're BOGO freaks.
Look.
Oh, I'm not mentioning any names.
Oh no.
I said we're not mentioning any names. Because we stare Scotty
The
down.
buy one, get one. And also if you do like for your birthday, if you join the clubs like Red Robin, different restaurants, they'll actually give you a free meal on that day. I usually like to take that day off. It's always been like a holiday for me. My birthday's in the summer, so I never had school, so I continued that tradition. So I take the day off, and it's usually just a Scott day. So I'll do one of the lunches that are free. Sometimes I'll catch a movie that I really want to see, maybe that nobody else wants to see, so it's a great opportunity for me to just see it. Just chill out on your birthday.
Yeah, and for me, I like people celebrating my birthday, so I just go to work. It's like, oh yeah, I got your lunch. Oh, okay.
You know, I've never been at work on my birthday. Never.
I don't mind. To me, unless it's on the weekend.
Me too. I would take it off.
But they'll still celebrate. Like it's, if they know I'm taking off, it'll be the day before. They'll take me to lunch, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I just celebrate my birthday all year round.
Oh yeah.
Well, usually.
Me too.
It's always a special day.
Well, usually almost the entire month, right? Like we're doing something, and it's like, okay, we already stopped with the birthday.
And somebody else wants to take you, and then we invite everybody. And
yeah, it's not for to take us. So, yeah. Down, girl. Down. Okay. She wants tamales too. She has good taste.
So what are your favorite childhood memories from your Christmas?
Well, to me, was watching the Charlie Brown program.
That was awesome.
You know, they wanted to come home and being super excited about watching those, and then
I love Rudolph.
yeah, like knowing that we're gonna be off from school.
Oh yeah.
That was fun too. And knowing that my family was gonna put the Christmas tree up, Christmas lights. That was just like, that to me was the excitement of Christmas.
I remember one that I really enjoyed, and it's such a simple gift, but I guess I was like about 6 or 7. And of course we had the tree up. We always had the works, and it was just awesome, the lights and everything. And then it was time to open our gifts, and we always opened on the 24th, never the 25th. So my family always celebrated that evening. So that's when we opened our presents. And I remember it was just, it was a soccer ball, you know? But I remember I was so excited about that, and I thought it was one of the best gifts. And I'm not sure that would fly today with a kid, but for me back then it was just awesome.
Yeah.
You lose track of the tamales. I'm here opening up. I don't know how many already. But mine was, you know, my parents would go all out for us on Christmas and for the holiday, and my dad would even get up in the roof and be stomping on it to make us think, oh, Santa's already here.
Wow, are you serious?
It's the deer and the reindeer, and we believe it. We get all excited, you know? Me and my brother would be like, oh, they tell us we have to go to bed because Santa already arrived, and he'd be making noises, and we believe it. And then I'd even like stay up late at night with my brother, like fighting to sleep, because I was convinced that I was gonna see Santa down the chimney.
And we might have some besties that are little kids, so it's quite possible you might see Santa.
Yeah,
that's true, yeah.
You might see Santa.
But Santa's out there.
Down.
He's busy with his elves.
Down. Good girl, stays down.
So fun.
Yeah, it's fun times.
I like how they have that on the news, the Santa tracker, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Especially when you were a kid, it always was exciting. Like, oh, okay, they're up north right now. In the northern state, coming down. What's interesting is like when you're a kid, like when you're older, you realize how expensive Christmas can be, right? And I know it's really about togetherness, but you know, I was a household with 5 kids and then my parents, so that must have been expensive. I never thought about the cost associated with Christmas, but I never saw it because they never shared, you know, that it's expensive or whatever, but you know, it just makes you appreciate even more when you realize everything that, you know, that it takes for Christmas and being together as a family.
Because not only do they have to get you the gifts, but they also have to buy food. You know what I mean? Like it's a special occasion, so it's special food. You know, they're not. It's not something you have in the refrigerator or something. So yeah, you do learn to appreciate it real quick.
Yeah. That's what's cool about tamales. They come in a dozen. So it's easy to feed a family when you have tamales because there's just so many to go around.
Well,
a dozen? That would just be for me.
But if you're a kid, you eat like one or two.
Throw down the whole dozen.
Yeah, I was like, no, I would eat like 2 maybe. And then I would knock out and then wake up like 30 minutes later, I want more.
And as gifts, I always just get my besties here from the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does.
I like the Dollar Tree actually. What's cool is Christian had found at the Dollar Tree, it's like a container that you put in your microwave, and that way if you put a plate in there, you don't have to worry about anything popping and making a mess in the microwave because it stays contained in that cover. The cover has holes. I couldn't find it at mine, and it's interesting, Christian was able to find another one. She gave me hers.
Angel.
No barking. She gave me hers, and it's great. You don't have to worry about any of the gravies, you know, popping out and making a mess in your microwave. And it was only $1.
Yeah, it's only $1.
Yeah.
It's they call them splatter lids or something.
Like splatter proof. We actually have a microwave at work that requires a lot of cleaning. I think that would help solve the problem with that microwave because not everyone's considerate, and they should be because it's public. It's a public microwave.
Oh, and guess what? Now that I'm looking at Angel, you do have to buy your pet a gift now. You know what I mean? So nowadays,
That's true.
Yeah, well, buy your besties. Please buy your pet a gift, a little bone or something.
Well, talking of that, it was last Friday. I had gone to what was it? TJ Maxx during lunch because I was like, I wanted to find just a few things. I ended up walking out with 3 gifts. 2 of them were for Angel, which I ended up opening and then giving it to her. So now I still have to go get her a gift.
Yeah.
Red Angel, yes.
I give Buttercup now toys too.
Yeah.
Down, sit, no, sit, be a good girl. Good girl, good girl.
Angel wanted beans with beer.
Oh, she wants the good stuff. She knows what the good stuff is.
Yes, she wants beans with beer.
She's being relentless. Yes, you are.
And besties, that was yummy in my tummy. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Foodaholic Besties. And I hope you're out there enjoying this beautiful day, and Merry Christmas again to you. And comment down below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember, live, laugh, love, and eat.